Hi, and welcome back to Lizard Studios. Today, we are going to finish the painting that we started last week, the one that we were painting two birds on a perch. Today, we are going to look at, again, and review the color schemes that you could use on your painting. We are also going to look at lines, and then we're going to look at three different artists that have painted birds in different styles. Okay, so let's see what we need for today's project to finish our painting. So let's get there. Okay, so today you're gonna need the following materials. You're gonna need paintbrushes. The thin one is the one that we're gonna use today better because it makes a thin line around our painting. Then you're gonna need water and a cup. You're gonna need a towel, okay, paper towel, so you could dry your brush on. You're gonna need the painting that you were working on last week. Okay, so take it out, you're gonna need that. And use some newspaper for the bottom so you don't get your desk dirty, okay? And then you can recycle the tray that we were using last week that already has the paint on it. We're gonna put some black paint on it and we're gonna use it, okay? So the first thing that we're gonna do today is review color schemes, okay? Remember that last week I used a color scheme that went all the way from red to blue. Let me show you that on the color wheel, okay? So this is the color wheel right here, and I decided to use on my painting the color scheme from red to blue, all of these colors, and then some different colors like the one that I put down here, like pink. Okay, I also used that one because it's a variation of red, is a tint of red, so that's why I used it. Okay, but you could have used from the red all the way to the yellow, all that scheme, or all this scheme right here from the yellow to the blue. That depends on you or what you really like to do. So whatever you did last week, you take your painting and we are going to finish it today. So let's review lines. There are many different types of lines. Lines can be straight, okay, and straight lines could be horizontal, they could be vertical, and they could be diagonal, all right? Those could be straight lines. Now, straight lines are also wavy, and they're also curved, like little shells, all right? And they could also be zigzag. They could also be dotted lines, like a little bee going around, and it makes like a trail of dotted lines, okay? So today, we're gonna use lines to go over our painting, okay? And make it look brighter. Let's look first at the two artists that we looked at last week. Last week, we looked at Flamingo and Birds by Jacob Bogdani. And in that painting, we see that it's kind of realistic, okay? And we see that he used exotic birds because he liked the pink on the flamingo and he liked the other colors on the birds. So he wanted to do that. It inspired him. Then we also saw another beautiful painting that I really like. It makes me happy. That is called Birds on a Perch by Hector Giacomelli. And that's the one that I got the inspiration for to do this project, okay? To do the project that we are going to be finishing today, okay? So we painted two birds on a perch, okay? And today we are going to be inspired by an artist, a contemporary artist. His name is LEBO, and he painted this beautiful painting. This is a little piece of the painting only, but as you see, he used a color scheme of red to yellow. This color scheme right here, this color scheme, all right? And in this birds, okay, he named it owls, a parliament of owls, many owls together thinking. All right, and what he did was he used different lines to outline the birds. I really like LEBO's paintings, and I think we're gonna get inspiration from him, and today we are going to do those lines that he does so well. All right, so let's begin painting. First thing that you have to do is take some paint, black paint, and put it in your tray, the one that you used last week. And today we're gonna be using lots of water, okay? Because we want to mix the paint, the black paint, with a little bit of water so it's easier to use, okay? So let's do that. So I'm going to take water I am going to place water right here, okay? Why do you need water? Because you need your paint, your black paint, to be like an ink, almost like an ink, so it's easier to use, okay, and for you to use your brush, basically. All right, so once you have it really watery, okay, what we're gonna do is we are going to make the lines all around the birds. I'm gonna start by going very slowly around the body. And then I'm gonna make the wings, and I am also going to go first around the body, and then I'm gonna do the details, the smaller details. I might use a thinner brush than this, okay? So just watch me as I go, okay, and get ideas. Okay, one thing that I want to tell you is that if you get too much paint on your paintbrush, what you want to do is just thin it out like this on the paintbrush. As you see, I have changed to a smaller brush, so like that my brush stroke is a little bit thinner, and I could just go around really well and paint really well, make details really well. So right now I am finishing up with this smaller brush, and I also showed you, okay, how I turn my paper around, because I always want to pull the brush towards me when I'm trying to make a drawing, okay, with the brush. I try to pull the brush towards me so I don't put my hand on top of the paint and just smear everything out. So this is a trick to do so you don't get all the paint smeared on your paper. And you know what I'm going to do also? I am going to make some lines. Like I said, you can make any type of line that you want, okay? What I did in my other painting was that I made the lines on the outside, on all the blue sides right here. So I'm just going to pick one line to do on the birds. For example, here, I'm just going to make some lines to make it look like feathers. Okay, so it's a vertical line and diagonal lines to make it look like little feathers. What am I going to do next? I am going to use another type of line to finish the outside, and I think I'm going to use here a curved line because I just like it. I'm going to use some curved lines to finish the outside and make some texture, also to get some texture in the background and make it look more interesting. So just watch me as I do it, okay? I'm going to use curved lines, not wavy lines, but curved lines, okay? Let's see how that works. Okay, and now the last thing that we're going to do, okay, is write your name. Okay, you're gonna paint it actually. And I'm gonna put the year over here because I don't have space there, so I'm just gonna put it. Oh no, it's my goodness, I'm in the wrong year. Okay, I'm just gonna put it there as to remember. Okay, so here we go. Now I have finished this piece of work. As you see, I have done the curved lines at the top, okay, the curved lines. I haven't touched them because I wanted to make that texture come out, okay? I just wanted that background. And what I did was that I put one curved line in between the other two curved lines, because if I put it right underneath, it would look just like waves or something. So I just wanted this feel to it. So now we are finished. Let me show you the other one that I had done, which is this one, okay, that I had done previously. So you could do any type of line that you want, okay, on your painting. Okay, you could do it however it is that you want, any type of line. So guys, let's review what we have done today. So today we have reviewed the color theory, how different colors combine really well together on the color wheel, from like blue to yellow, from yellow to red, from red to blue, and those three different color schemes work out really well when you make a painting, when you make a drawing, when you add color to any work you make. Even if you design a poster, those work really well together. So keep that in mind for the future, guys, when you make art. And then we talked about lines, different types of lines, zigzag lines, wavy lines, horizontal lines, all types of lines. And then we finished off by looking at the paintings by Hector Giacomelli, Jacob Bogdani, and Mr. LEBO. Alright, we were inspired by Mr. LEBO's painting, Owls in Parliament, or a Parliament of Owls, and we have used that dark line to finish off our work. That came out beautiful today. So, have a wonderful week, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next project. Bye bye!